Just kidding, I'm not gonna sing Lady Gaga for you. Hello Abby, today is a day that I don't work, yay, because I work like every other day. But, anyways, you and I, we both work a fair amount. I work more than you, but you're in school, so that's okay. We both work a lot, and we both have what other people would consider shit jobs. Yeah, they are pretty shit. I work in a restaurant as a hostess, as you know. It's pretty crappy, but it's really not that bad. So anyways, tales of fun from my job. I find that working in a restaurant, people, I don't know, people like bare their souls to you. Not for real, but like, I don't know. How someone treats you when you're in a restaurant tells you whether or not they're like a kind person, patient person, grumpy person, huge asshole, huge diva, bitch, impatient. Yes. So best story about waitlist is the time that this man came in, and we'd been really busy that night. Like, we'd had a crazy long wait list, and then it was like dwindling down, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, sir, it'll be like 15 minutes for a table, would you like me to write down your name? And he was like, what? 15 minutes? No. And stormed off in anger. And then after leaving, because his time is so precious, he came back and was like, you know what? This used to be a nice place. Used to be. And then stormed off again. And I'm like, oh, you think you're clever and you're teaching me a lesson, but you just make me laugh. And he had a really big unibrow too. It was good. Recently, I've had people being poop heads when I try to seat them at tables they don't want to sit at. And like, when you don't want to sit at the table you don't want to sit at, just say, excuse me, I'm sorry, can we go sit over there? And then I have to say yes. I can't be like, no, you have to sit here. That's not how it works. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, fine, that's no problem. But anyways, lately people have been rude. Like, this one lady, I went to sit her at a very, very nice table. It was up in the sun by the window, and it was a big table, and there were only 2 people, so I was doing them a favor and giving them a nice table, and I'm just like, oh, we're going over here. And then she like stopped halfway there and yelled to me sort of across the restaurant, being like, no, 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 we're going to sit over here. And she was like a beastly woman, but I was like, oh, okay, and just kind of stood there like, well, what the hell are you doing? As she walked over to the table she wanted to sit at. Yeah, she don't want to sit in the sun. Bitch don't understand blinds. But, yeah, that lady was rude. Oh, also, speaking of grossness, one time this table of people came in, and there was a reading, and it was a science fiction book, so they were science fiction nerds, and I know you like sci-fi, so I'm like not trying to insult you, but they were like crazy weirdo freaks. And anyways, this lady came up to me, and she was like, we're going, but my friend had a nosebleed, so we left the Kleenexes on the table. Just be careful cleaning it up. I'm like, what the F, lady? I'm like, why did you leave me bloody Kleenexes on a table to clean up? That is disgusting. Like, just health hazard. What if you had AIDS? You should take your own freaking blood-soaked tissues with you. I didn't clean up that table. It was gross. I made someone else do it. But just have some courtesy. When you go to a restaurant, don't leave blood-soaked Kleenexes on the table. The message I was gonna get to is that I think when people come into restaurants, you get to like, you can tell what type of person they are, because for that like moment of time when you're in a restaurant, people's civility seems to go away because restaurant staff are like paid slaves. You know, we have to do whatever they say, and they can be as rude as they want to us, but you know, whatever. There's a tip in it, and we get extra money, so we be nice to them to please them, and they can be the hugest bitches ever. And I don't understand why people need to do that. It's like, I get it, I have a shit job. That doesn't mean I'm a shit person, and you can be rude to me. Like, would you like it if I treated you like that? No, you would not. So don't treat me the same way. I don't think I get half the sass being a hostess because I don't interact with people that often. But people can be like hell rude. Like crazy, hardcore rude, and just, why would you do that? I think, you know, something about like, you're a server, you're here to serve me, you must do what I say. It's like, you know, we're their slaves while they're in there, and it's like the old days, are you a nice slave master or a mean slave master? I will see you tomorrow, probably, and I would like to hear tales from your job. I don't have that many good funny stories. I mostly have anger. But, bye.